Hello guys, we are back for some more Marvel Rivals. I said this last time, the best game in the universe, in the multiverse, in the galaxies, and everything. Now guys, today, the 9th of December, we actually got the Rogue character trailer, the depth vision, and the patch notes, the balance patch notes for Season 5.5. I read everything. I was originally going to make a reaction video, but the thing is that, like, the real reason is that my house is kind of being renovated. And all the content dropped when they were still renovating the house, so there was a bunch of background noise. So I was like, man, screw you guys, I'm just gonna watch everything right now and not make a reaction video. So yeah, but anyway, what I think about the balance patch notes and Rogue. Let's start with the balance patch notes. Actually, no, let's start with Rogue. Rogue, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I want to play her. She's the one new character that I actually want to play because there's been no, like, character in this game ever since I started playing it that's like a new release that I genuinely want to, like, play and learn. And Rogue is the first one, so I do want to play her, but I'm not gonna lie, new release, we're never gonna be able to lock her. We'll see what we can do. As for me though, the new season, in terms of balancing, is looking okay. Like, not terrible. No strange buffs, but we did get a really good Thor buff. Alright? The Thor buff, you guys know I play Thor. A lot of you guys watch me for Thor. My bad. But yeah, a lot of you guys watch me for Thor. Thor will now be able to move to, like, aim his camera while he's dashing. That's gonna help him a lot. That's actually a really cool buff. Thor will literally be flying. And speaking of Thor, I have a Thor on my team right there in front of me, bodying on that Magneto. And yeah, so I can't wait to try out that buff. So it'll be nice, but otherwise, like, it's an okay patch. I don't think it's gonna be insane. Let me give you guys some predictions. Blade is gonna be insane. Ultron is going to be insane, and Luna is going to be pick or ban, alright? And yeah. Thing is going to be really good as well. He might be sleeper, guys. A lot of people, like, I saw this change, I was like, hold on, this might be insane, because they buffed his right-click percent damage from 8% to 10. That is a huge buff. I made the maths on the damage. On a 250 target, his right-click does 80 damage. Now, you might be thinking that's the same as left-click. Yeah, and that's precisely what makes this good, is that you no longer lose damage for right-click and squish. It's going to do the same damage as the right-click. And it only actually does more if the target is more than 250. So if it's 275, right-click does more than the left-click. And, you know, damage ramps up as the enemy has more HP. On 650 HP tanks, it does 120 damage. 120 damage is Doctor Strange's E at 100 dark magic. It's 120 damage, right? And he just does that right-click all the time, off cooldown. It gives him 100 shields. Like, Thing, in my opinion, like, when you're fighting Thing, although nobody plays him, when I fight Thing, and I'm on that front line against him, like, he does damage, bro. His right click, like, I hear my character darn moaning and groaning every time I get hit by the right click, like, you know, every time you get hit by a high damaging ability, the character, like, makes loud noises. Yeah, bro. That's me every time I fight Thing, and it's like, I'm like, damn, bro, chill on me, alright? So now he's going to be doing even more damage. I might actually play him. Now, hold on. I hit an Eye of Agamotto here. Hold on. Let me pause my yapping. Get that cloak. Mag ults me. I block it. I predicted it. Boom. Body on Punisher. And then Mag kind of, like, gives up. So I kill him. Yeah. Oh, my goodness, bro. It's so cold outside. I think I got a bit sick. Anyway, right here we were holding the enemy team in spawn, whatever. My Thor ults in their spawn and proceeds to die, I'm guessing. Yeah, he dies. Okay. Now, let's go back to speaking about Season 5.5. I think it's going to be an interesting season, but, I don't know how to feel about it. I would have loved some Strange buffs, but Strange is still going to be Strange. I don't think he's going to be terrible or, like, OP. I think he's just going to be the same as he is now. Just good, you know, just good. Not OP, not garbage, just good. Yeah, he's a good pick. He's a good pick. So, yeah. I definitely really want to play Rogue. If I get opportunities to play her, guys, I will definitely be playing her. We'll also be playing some more Thor. And yeah, they actually went pretty lenient on the buffs for Vanguards and the Vanguards, really. I mean, who in the Vanguard role got Giga buffed? Like Thing? No, like they didn't really get Giga buffed, right? So that surprised me. Now Cloak and Dagger's just walking. I don't know what was wrong with the enemy team here. But yeah. So yeah, I'm a bit worried for my boy Strange, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, guys, we'll be on Rogue if we can. If she's not insta-locked, we'll be on that character. It's gonna be the half season, so no placement, so no BS. I'm not trying to sell Elo, I genuinely want to learn that character. She has like darn ABA combos for people who played that game on Roblox. Alright, she has crazy combos, I really want to play her. You know, stealing abilities, you know, that's really fun. Also, fun fact guys, is that the concept of stealing abilities. Since I know life this game, I know how pretty much every character kind of works, right? Which is why when I play Loki, I have like a lot of fun. Just hold on. I just popped out. Do I kill everyone? Get 2 kills? Cloak? Nah, I don't quite get cloak. Now anyway, when I play Loki, by example, I love copying tanks. And you know, ulting the enemies. I don't like copying support ults. So a character like Rogue, where you can just copy abilities, I really like that, especially because I kind of know how a lot of character works. I can play a lot of characters, right? I know how they work. So yeah, I really look forward to playing her. Now that's the round. I'm sorry guys, I'm not commenting over the match really, but I might as well talk about both the new season and this match, 2 versus 1 stone. Anyway, let's get on to the next round.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So yeah, otherwise guys, I'm not so excited about Luna being broken. They're giving her a new ability, Idol Aura, #1 Idol. Like, what is that? I didn't even understand what it means. I just hope, like, when she can attach it, like, she has, like, an ability that's like her E, and she can attach it to herself. Is it gonna be permanent like her E? Because, like, I read, like, yeah, she gets 10% healing, you know, to herself, and 10% damage boost and all of that, but is it, like, a permanent buff? Is it, like, you just come out of spawn, you just pop it on yourself and never runs out? Like her E, right? Or is it, like, does it have a time limit? If it's, like, for 10 seconds, I know that wouldn't make sense. Because, like, she just gets permanent, like, boost, like, that's darn broken. That's darn broken. And then they said in the balance post, she's never beating the allegation. Like, and when I saw the buff, I could only laugh because they know that they can just buff the character because they want her to be meta S tier because she's the character that brings them the most money. And the developers know, the NetEase knows that there's nothing the player base can do except whine and cry and one-trick Spider-Man getting 2-tapped by some e-girl who's been collecting Luna Snow skins since since the game's release, right? They know and they don't care. So they're keeping the character S tier because darn every Luna Snow player buys each and every one of her skins. Every Luna Snow player. Like guy, girl, it doesn't matter. They all collect the skins. Same thing with Invisible Woman. And they're like, hold on, this character generates that much money, we gotta, you know, make them good. Good. I'm not even commenting over the match, guys. I'm just commenting over the balance patch. Ugh, man, I really wanted like a Strange buff, bro. I'm not gonna lie. My bull Strange. But we'll try and play. Now hold on. I'm trying to escape here. Actually, do I make it? Do I make it? Heal me up! Heal me up! Heal me up! Aren't useless bum. But yeah. So I don't know. I'm a bit scared. Certain supports got nerfed, but it was like... I think the biggest nerf there was in the entire bounce patch was the Psylocke nerf, increasing her ult cost by 600. It's the exact same nerf that was given to Wolverine and Iron Man back in the day, by the way. From 2800 to 3400, the ult costs. Man, I don't know. I'm a bit scared, bro. We might have to hop on Ultron, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, we still have Thor. Hold on, we still have Thor. You know, Thor got a buff. Strange isn't trash, but like, eesh, I don't know, man. I'm tired of playing him because I love him. He's my boy, bro. Strange is my boy, but I'm tired of playing a character. Hold on, look at how my Hulk turned around and jumped away the moment he heard Punisher ult. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm just tired of playing a character that's just like, that's just good, you know. I want a character who's darn broken. Like, who makes me feel as if he's darn broken. You know? Strange is just, you know. So yeah, I might have to play more Magneto, or just spam Thor. I'm just gonna have to maybe spam Thor. I mean, you guys love Thor, right? So I guess I'm just gonna have to spam Thor for all of Season 5.5. Thor or Rogue. I want to play Rogue, but I know a bunch of losers will be insta-locking her, who don't play her, who don't want to learn her. They just want to play the new hero, and I know they're horrendous. Actually, probably a lot of Vanguard players will try to learn her, but I'll actively be trying to learn Rogue. I hope so, right? Because she genuinely looks interesting to play. Like, she actually looks fun to play. I actually want to learn her. And yeah. But LGV, we're 10 minutes in the video. You've only been talking about darn Season 5.5. What about this match you're playing? Alright, yeah, this match was darn... I'm not gonna lie, bro. This match was kind of butt. And I should have went in there and ulted, by the way. And I didn't, and that cost us this entire fight. When Invis ulted, I should have... My body flew. But when Invis ulted, I should have went in there and ulted to help my Psylocke anyway. I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, this match was really annoying because I had a trash DPS. Not the Psylocke, the other one. I had a trash DPS and they just didn't want to break Nest, so I was kind of forced to shoot Mag all the time. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't doing that well either. I was kind of holding on my ult. I was... Yeah. Look at how far the enemy team was playing. Like, it's just chance, and then I die. Alright, so this match was pretty horrible, but thankfully we end up clutching up in a few minutes. If you guys will be patient. Co-op time. Mag doesn't go for her even though he could have. That was a really big fumble from Mag. I wouldn't have done that. I would have hit that ult, guy. Like, nobody's hitting the nests. Like, Punisher got his ult again. At this point, I just go and I look for a flank ult. I get Invis. Boom, blow her up. Got mine! Got mine! Good trade. Now I'm portaling. The healers darn die. The fact we almost lost that is crazy, by the way. I have no healers. My Hulk's like opening the door in their backline. I get that Punisher. He tried he tried going in his turret last second. My healers come in clutch last second. They saved me W. Now Benny Margaret is... I don't know what she's doing. Nobody was breaking her nest, so I kind of just went in there and I was like, alright, let me do it myself. Magneto's shooting my backline. I don't know what he's thinking. He thinks he lives, like, you know, for free in the cart, rent-free. Now my trash DPS swapped the rocket, which actually helped us win the match. Mag, can you die? Thank you. I was low-key not doing enough damage as well. I somehow blocked that maximum pulse, W clutch. Like, I wasn't doing... I was kind of, like, whiffing shots, and I wasn't... Like, my primary, I wasn't actually doing that much damage, guys. That's a problem, but... Like, look, I'm not even, like, doing... I'm like, limiting my damage on that Mag. I should be doing way more. Oh, well. No, I'm really close to ult. At this point, I was like, let me try and get ult. Let me see if I can get a big one. Sphere Magneto. It's a sphere, guys. So the Sphere Magneto. They pop rocket ult. I ult their backline. I get pushed. All good. I get the tanks at least. Judge Judy in the middle of our Invis ult, so he dies. Lol. That genuinely sold them the match, I think. Nobody's shooting the nest, bro. My Hulk ulted again. I break the nest, which is huge, by the way. Because Penny is kind of AFK without her nests, I'm not gonna lie. I'm enjoying that amplifier. Mag, could you die? And Invis ult just blocked my Maelstrom of Madness, which is ridiculous, by the way. Mag, could you please die? Thank you. Punisher next. There we go. Iron Man, please die. Please die, bro. There we go. He dies. And we win the round. That was way harder than it should have been, but all good. We got MVP. Now, let's go get a look at that scoreboard real quick. So we got 18 finals, 25k damage, 31 and 6. Not bad at all. I should have done a bit better, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was still an MVP. That was still a dub, but I should have done way better. Anyway, still a decent match. Decent match. While we wait for the end of the season, that we can go into the next one, because I want to play the new Vanguard. Please, I want to play, bro. Get me on that character. Get me on that character. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.